Okay, so the boiler's heated up now, and as you can see, the pressure gauge is at 1. And if we turn this knob, we have steam. And if we turn this knob, and be careful of this steam arm, as soon as you let steam out of it, it is very, very hot, and obviously the steam that comes out will instantly burn and scald you. This is hot water. So I think that's pretty much it regarding that. So now, because the water is up to temperature in the boiler, when we hear that nasty sound, when I say nasty sound, that's boiling water. That's where it's been a while since I came, and basically the water's been up to temperature for quite a while, so the water that is in the coil has been actually sitting in the boiler, so that's why that water coming out of there is actually boiling there. It's way too hot for coffee. So what I would do is run this off, and this is something you should always do if the machine's been sitting for a while and you need to make a coffee, is run this water off that's been sitting in that coil. I don't know whether you'll learn about this in the Barista College course, but I may as well tell you now. So this water now should start to settle down, and should be cooler water, so to speak, in any time now. Here we go. That rushing sound is dying off. It's not. There we go. So now, to me, that water's ready to make coffee with, which would be, and so on. But that's a point to remember. That's quite a useful point to remember, because scalded coffee is not good coffee. Whilst we're here, I'll just show you a couple of bits of how easy it is to get this lid off. There should be a little screw there and a little screw there, but I never leave them in, because there's no point in it. And if you want to get quick access, you just lift this up, and with one hand I've lifted that off, and we can see a couple of hopefully we can see a couple of interesting things. This thing here, there's a screw here. It's got a flathead, place for flathead. So this governs the I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like the thermostat switch for the temperature. If I wanted to turn up the temperature in the boiler, then I would turn this clockwise, and if I wanted to turn it down, I would turn it anti-clockwise. You may want to do that if and when you get a bit nerdy about what temperature water runs through your coffee. And down there, it's not going to be able to see. Down there is you've got the water pump, and then coming off of the water pump there's a big brass fitting with two small brass connectors, and on the side of that connector, you can't really see it too well because the light is not very good. There's a screw, and you can change the pressure at which water goes through the group heads portafilters. You hear that there, that once again that boiling water coming out of this group head, because it's been sitting in that coil for a amount of time. That one's fine now. Yeah, but to be honest with you, that's set at 9, and that's what it needs to be, so it should be fine. I think that's about covers it. You can easily remove the drip tray for cleaning, and under here, let me just see. That tap there, there's a blue tap there. If you turn that tap, that will empty the boiler into this black tray, which in turn leads to the waste pipe. But so if you ever needed to empty the boiler, you just twist that blue tap a quarter turn. I won't do it now because obviously there's boiling hot water under pressure, and it wouldn't be very pretty. I think that about covers it. If there's anything else I think of, I'll get back and make another video, or if you've got any questions that you need answering, I shall hope to answer.